From crispy spring rolls to gooey mozzarella sticks, Appetizers Vanish fast takes you behind the scenes of why starters disappear so quickly. We'll uncover the psychological pull of crispy bites, America's growing appetite for starters, and how social media fuels the frenzy. For chefs and diners alike, the science of fast consumption, restaurant economics driving innovation, the air fryer revolution, and cultural fusion are reshaping menus. We'll also examine the speed of consumption, how portion sizes fuel the rush, and what home cooks can do to achieve restaurant quality results, plus what future trends may bring. 1. The psychological pull of crispy appetizers. Ever wonder why that first basket of spring rolls or plate of mozzarella sticks disappears before you've even finished reading the menu? There's actually some fascinating psychology behind our appetite behaviors. Fast eating is generally defined as a habit of eating meals at a rapid pace, often without taking the time to thoroughly chew food or savor each bite. But with appetizers, it goes beyond just speed. Our brains are wired to respond to crispy, crunchy textures with immediate satisfaction signals. When we bite into that perfectly golden spring roll wrapper or hear the satisfying crunch of a mozzarella stick's breading, we're experiencing what food scientists call sensory-driven consumption. Heuristic reasoning and eating behaviors are bound together because eating is a routine habitual behavior, occurring several times every day. Therefore, the kinds of interventions to help people make better choices should employ heuristic processing. In simpler terms, we eat with our emotions first, logic second. 2. America's growing appetite for starters. The numbers don't lie about our collective obsession with appetizers. According to industry surveys, Americans frequently order appetizers when dining out, often more than alcoholic beverages or desserts. This represents a significant shift in dining patterns that's reshaping restaurant menus and profit margins nationwide. Restaurant industry data shows that consumers plan to continue spending in their local restaurants, pushing industry sales nationwide to a projected $1.5 trillion, and appetizers are playing a bigger role in those sales than ever before. What's driving this trend? Part of it stems from social dining habits where shared appetizers create connection and conversation. The other part is pure economics. Restaurants have discovered that appetizers carry some of their highest profit margins. 3. Social media fueling the appetizer frenzy. Instagram and TikTok have transformed how we experience food, and appetizers are perfectly suited for social media stardom. TikTok and other social media platforms have become powerful forces in shaping appetizer development and presentation. These platforms drive rapid trend adoption and influence both home cooks and professional chefs in their approach to appetizer creation. Think about it. Appetizers are bite-sized, photogenic, and perfect for those satisfying, cheese pull videos that rack up millions of views. One viral sensation that has gone beyond the screen and into restaurants is baked feta with honey drizzle. Popularized by TikTok, this dish involves baking a block of feta cheese until it's soft and golden, then drizzling it with honey and herbs. This kind of viral momentum is driving menu changes at restaurants across the country, with chefs scrambling to create their own, TikTok-worthy, starters. 4. The science of fast consumption. Why do appetizers seem to vanish faster than any other course? The answer lies in both biology and psychology. Typically, your body regulates hunger with hormonal signals. If it's been a while since you last ate, your levels of a hormone called ghrelin rise, which makes you hungry. After you eat, the hormone leptin tells you you're full. But appetizers hit the table when we're hungriest, before these satisfaction signals have time to kick in. Research shows that it takes 20 to 30 minutes for your body to send you a message to your brain that you're full. Since most appetizers arrive within the first few minutes of sitting down, we're eating them during peak hunger mode. Add in the social pressure of sharing plates around the table, and it's no wonder they disappear so quickly. 5. Restaurant economics drive appetizer innovation. From a business perspective, appetizers are pure gold for restaurant owners. Move over entrees. Appetizers are now the main character. What began as humble menu openers have evolved into powerful drivers of restaurant revenue and guest experience, led by social media influence and changing consumer preferences. The profit margins on items like spring rolls and mozzarella sticks can be enormous compared to main dishes. Consider the cost breakdown. A serving of mozzarella sticks might cost a restaurant $3 to make but sell for $12. That's a profit margin most entrees can't match. This economic reality has led to increasingly creative and elaborate appetizer menus, with restaurants treating starters as destination dishes rather than mere meal openers. 6. The comfort food connection. There's something deeply comforting about classic appetizers like spring rolls and mozzarella sticks that goes beyond taste. These foods trigger childhood memories and provide emotional satisfaction in ways that more sophisticated dishes often can't. Yeah, one of my most favorite appetizers might just be crispy, gooey mozzarella sticks. I love everything about them. Fresh out of oil crispness, hot gooey cheese, and, of course, flavorful marinara sauce. The combination of crispy exterior and gooey interior creates what food psychologists call textural satisfaction. Our brains are hardwired to find this contrast deeply pleasurable. It's the same reason we love biting into a perfectly toasted marshmallow or breaking through the crust of freshly baked bread. 7. Air fryer revolution changes the game. The rise of air fryer technology has revolutionized appetizer preparation both at home and in restaurants. The air fryer has taken kitchens by storm. The integration of air fryer technology into professional kitchens has revolutionized appetizer preparation, offering healthier alternatives to traditional fried options while maintaining crispy textures. This technology allows for that coveted crispy texture without the guilt or mess of deep frying. One of the most popular air-fried appetizers is air-fried cauliflower buffalo bites. These cauliflower florets are air-fried until crispy and then tossed in buffalo sauce. They offer all the crunch and flavor of traditional buffalo wings but with fewer calories and less fat, making them a perfect appetizer. This trend is allowing restaurants to offer more appetizer options while keeping food costs manageable. 8. Cultural fusion drives menu innovation. Today's appetizer menus reflect America's increasingly diverse palate, with fusion dishes combining familiar formats with international flavors. Spring rolls have evolved from traditional Vietnamese preparations to include everything from cheeseburger fillings to barbecue pork. Meanwhile, mozzarella sticks have been reimagined with different cheese types and international coatings. These cheese rolls are typically found in Lebanese restaurants, served with ametza spread. They're also very popular around Middle Eastern countries during Ramadan. This cultural cross-pollination is creating exciting new appetizer categories that maintain familiar textures and formats while introducing bold new flavors. 9. The speed of consumption problem. While our love for appetizers shows no signs of slowing down, health experts are concerned about eating speed patterns. If you have a hectic schedule, you may feel rushed during mealtimes. If you started trying to finish your meals quickly to move on to other tasks or obligations, it could have developed into a habit that's hard to shake. This rushed eating style is particularly pronounced with appetizers, which are often consumed while we're distracted by conversation or waiting for main courses. If you're a fast eater, you'll consume more food in 20 minutes than a slow eater. By the time a fast eater gets the satiety signals, it's too late, they've overeaten and are uncomfortably full. This pattern is especially problematic with shareable appetizers, where social dynamics can override our natural hunger cues. 10. Restaurant portion sizes fuel fast consumption. Restaurant portion sizes have increased dramatically over the past few decades, and appetizers haven't been immune to this supersizing trend. Large portions. When you're at a restaurant or eating buffet or family style, you're more likely to eat larger portions. What used to be a small plate meant for 1 or 2 people to share has become a substantial dish that could serve 4. This portion inflation creates a psychological effect where we feel compelled to finish what's in front of us, leading to faster consumption patterns. Many diners report feeling rushed to eat appetizers before they get cold or before the main course arrives, creating a perfect storm for rapid consumption. 11. Home cooking meets restaurant quality. The rise of food delivery and improved frozen food technology has brought restaurant-quality appetizers into home kitchens like never before. Here's the secret to perfectly light and crispy mozzarella sticks. You want to use large sheets of egg roll wraps, usually 8 by 8 inches, not small wonton wraps. Food bloggers and home cooks are sharing techniques that rival professional kitchens. This home cooking trend has interesting implications for consumption speed. When we make appetizers at home, we tend to eat them more mindfully, partly because we've invested time in the preparation. However, the convenience of high-quality frozen options means these treats are more accessible than ever, potentially increasing overall consumption frequency. 12. Future trends in fast-vanishing appetizers. From sustainable cooking practices to viral social media recipes, the appetizer scene in 2024 is more dynamic and innovative than ever. Whether you're a home cook or a professional chef, these trends offer plenty of inspiration to elevate your appetizer game. Embracing these trends not only enhances the dining experience but also aligns with broader movements towards sustainability, health, and culinary creativity. Looking ahead, we can expect to see more plant-based versions of classic appetizers, innovative air-fryer preparations, and continued fusion of international flavors with familiar American formats. The speed at which we consume these foods will likely remain constant. Our biological and psychological drives haven't changed, but the variety and creativity in appetizer offerings shows no signs of slowing down. The phenomenon of rapidly disappearing appetizers reflects deeper truths about human psychology, restaurant economics, and social dining culture. Whether it's the satisfying crunch of a perfectly fried spring roll or the gooey cheese pull of a well-made mozzarella stick, these foods tap into primal satisfaction centers that bypass our rational eating controls. As restaurants continue to innovate and social media drives new trends, one thing remains certain: appetizers will continue to vanish from plates faster than any other course, leaving us reaching for just one more before the main dish arrives.